Up until 2 years ago, I played video games every single day. I came back from school, I changed clothes, I washed my hands and I straight up went to play video games. My favorite game was Battlefield 4. I have more than 500 hours in there. I also played other Battlefields. If you combine all my hours in all Battlefields, it will be more than 2,000 hours. This is just insane amount of time. And you know what? It wasn't even that fun. Hi, my name is Mikhail. And in this video, you'll learn why and how I quit playing video games forever and how it affected me. You see, it's always wise to start with a question of why I played video games in the first place. Well, because I like them. But why do I like them? Why do I play them instead of doing homework, playing guitar, doing all the other interesting stuff? What made me choose video games over reading books, over going to the gym, over making my business? You see, as a young man, we need to have a purpose in life. A man cannot live without purpose. But nowadays, most people don't have this purpose. I was in school, I didn't feel that school is that important. I didn't feel that school is important at all. I also didn't have a job, I obviously didn't have a business. I had nothing that I would call purpose. But video games gave me the sense of purpose. In video games, you always have a goal. Either it is set by video game or you set it in the video game because it's easier there than in real life. Like in the Battlefield, the game doesn't set you a goal. But usually most people just play to destroy as many enemies as possible. So that's their goal, that's their purpose for the game. And I believe this is the reason why most people are playing video games. It fulfills their need for purpose. But that's not the only thing. The second reason why many people are playing video games is much darker and deeper. There is a thing in psychology, like scientific thing, it's called escapism. What this means is that a person, by playing video games, escapes their unfulfilling life that they sometimes don't even want to live. They want to have friends, they want to have money, they want to have status, they want to have business, they want to have all this beautiful stuff. But it is very, very hard to go and get it. I wasn't able to. And video games provide a simple solution to this problem. An escape. And so we have a young man who doesn't have a purpose, who maybe has bad relationships with his parents, problems in school, lack of friends. But instead of fixing all these problems because he doesn't know how, nobody taught him about this, he sees the simpler way. Video games. If right now you are in this position, I want you to know that this is not your fault. I was in the same place as you. And this is why I hope that the next section of this video about quitting video games will help you a lot. So I hope that by this moment I convince you that playing video games is nothing good. You're not relaxing by playing this. Your brain is getting stimulated. And if you're playing something like Call of Duty, you're usually getting angrier. It's also not productive. You will not get absolutely anything from playing video games. So how do you start to quit playing now? Before I'll tell you the first step, I want you to follow this guide as close as possible. Do not think that this is not for me, this won't work for me, I'm too good for that. Just follow this guide as I'm telling you, because otherwise it won't work. So, step 1. You need to start meditating. Believe me, meditation is great. This is not from some religious standpoint, this is purely scientific thing. After this video, I want you to go and find my full guide to meditation. It will be the first link in the description, just watch it right after this video. This is very important. This is the most important step of all of them. Believe me, meditation will help you a lot with your mental health and desire to play video games. Because meditation helps you to develop your prefrontal cortex, which is a part of the brain that is responsible for controlling impulses. You will definitely get a desire to play video games again. This is inevitable. You will definitely get that. And so meditation will help you to fight it. Now step 2. You need to find your purpose. What that means is that you need to find something that will be meaningful for you, that you will like doing, that you will want to do, instead of playing video games. Let's just think about what do you want to do in your life. Maybe you want to be a veterinarian, maybe you want to be a doctor, maybe you want to be a firefighter, maybe you want to be a cop. Yeah, I just listed some cliche things, but just think about what you want to do specifically. I don't know, maybe you always wanted to try fishing. Just go and try it. If you don't know what you want to do, if you don't know what will be meaningful for you, you can just try a bunch of things. Ask ChatGPT about stuff you can do, and try all of that. There will be something that you will like. Then you will need to start to develop in that area. Like if you choose to be a veterinarian, you can take classes in school that will help you with that. You can take courses online. You can find a college and try to prepare for it. Or maybe you cannot afford a college yet, and you need to make a lot of money first. So focus on that. This will be your purpose. Another tip on how to find your purpose. Imagine that you just suddenly got unlimited amount of money. You can do anything, you can go anywhere. Absolutely, just money is not a problem for you anymore. What would you do then? It's better to ask this question on a paper and just write down what you think. Just discuss this question with yourself. So let's say you found your purpose. What's the third step? Now the third step will be to fill your day with other productive activities. Obviously, you will not work on your purpose the whole day. Nobody does. So if you don't want to waste time, you need to find something to get busy with when you're not working on your purpose. You already have meditation. I also recommend going to the gym and reading. These activities are very, very good for you. And going to the gym is not also good for your physical health, it is also good for your mental health. A giant thing in quitting video games is also breaking the habit of playing. So step 4, you need to break the habit of playing video games. And if you think that you don't have a habit of playing, believe me, you do. But what does it actually mean to break a habit? When you're doing something, you are developing a habit of doing it. When you did something a lot, you will subconsciously choose to do that over other activities. And when I came back from school, every day, I didn't think about doing something else because I had a habit of playing video games right after school. I did that subconsciously. I didn't think about doing something else. You need to break this habit. The easiest way of breaking a habit is you need to place a barrier between yourself and your habit. You need to break this subconscious state of wanting to do this. Let's come back to my example. Imagine I'm coming from home. I wash my hands, I change my clothes, I sit on my chair, I open up Steam, and absolutely no games are installed. That sets a barrier between my habit and myself. My brain sees that something is not as usual, something is not right. And then I'm breaking out of this subconscious and I remember, oh yeah, I deleted all of this yesterday because I want to stop playing video games. This is an example of a barrier. If you don't want to delete games from your computer, you can do something else. You can move your computer from your room. You can schedule some activities right at the time when you usually play. You can hide Steam from your computer. Just do something to break this habit. Do something to push you out of this unconscious state. Go. If you're watching this video right now, it means you will be able to do this. I was able to, and I believe in you. Don't even think of giving up. Never give up. And go forward. And if you want to get additional personal help from me, you can DM me on Instagram. It will be the second link in the description. I also do coaching calls. Good luck, and I'll see you in the next one.